Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Stretch a little bit. Alright. Hmm. Let me actually just play some music.
Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been
How was
too
your
many
weekend?
years since California.
For me, it was,
Now the memories of
just
us
these
is
days
all we
I don't
have.
really go out that much on
So
weekends.
one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We
I don't
pretend
know.
that time didn't
You
pass
know,
us by when we're on
I
the
used to
road to
just go
drive.
out and,
But we won't be long before the
just look
night
around,
turns dark for a while.
try and see what I can, spot something that, I didn't notice before. Unless if I'm going to see someone, some friends. But other than that, yeah, that was just my activity, But I don't know, I don't feel it as much as I used to, I guess. Also, it just felt like I was wasting time,
Take
so
me back to the life that we once
hmm.
knew, when the walls weren't closing in like they are now. Cause it's been too many years since
But what I did do
California.
is
I wish I
look
could
around the
go
house, try to
back
see, what
so
things
one
that
day
I
I'm
did not
gonna
spot
reach
before,
ya,
actually.
take a plane for many miles. We
And
pretend that
I
time
actually
didn't
noticed
pass
that
us by when
there
we're
are a lot
on
of
the road
CDs
to
in this house,
drive.
and
I know you won't
in
be
this
long
apartment.
before the dawn, gotta
A
be
lot of
patient
them.
for
Like,
a while. Sometimes we
this
look at
does not
stars
even
in the
make,
sky.
like, I have a lot of these, and I just wanna listen to some of these actually. Wow, jeez, man. It's really, really old CDs. Probably 90s music. Because all of these were my mother's CDs. They are her CDs, so probably that old, I guess. Um, actually, that bunch is actually just few of them. I think probably more than 50 of them are over um by the TV stand. And that doesn't even count these ones are actually just music CDs. There's also the collection of movies. The thing is, the funny thing is, the DVD player doesn't even work anymore. I don't remember it working as so it's one of those things where you wonder. It used to probably work, but now that it doesn't work, what's the point of having all of these? I mean, unless you're someone who enjoys having a collection of old things, yeah. But right now, I just feel like they're taking up space. Since especially no one really listens to some of these, but yeah, I'm still gonna try and listen to them. Just felt at least they shouldn't just waste around, just be around, and no one is actually using them. It's just it just feels like a waste, so really, really old music. I don't think, yeah, most most of them, the story, most of them actually, it's just music, 90s music. I don't think there's anything older than that. 90s and early 2000. Yeah, probably around that time. I actually wanted to play them here, but I don't know if I wanted to check if I'm actually allowed. Because I remember watching some YouTube video, right, where this guy said that what's this? Actually, it does do that. What happened? Twitch actually just silence out any record. What's this? Copyrighted music. So that's, I don't know. That's the reason why I don't wanna, play some of the copyright music. I always search for music on these websites where there are non-copyrighted music, basically. Because the other day I was actually listening to John Legend, his album once again, and okay, after listening to that, I honestly don't want to hear those words again. And I'm saying it uh, because most of, I don't know how many times I heard the word again. To the, basically it was to the point where I was actually sick of it. Some of the songs were nice, but yeah, just hearing the same word show up so many times was just too much, I guess. Okay, I did say I was gonna add the blue over here. And I think that was actually the first time I've ever looked into John Legend. I mean, some of these albums, you just what's this? You hear you listen to them only like probably one song release, but never really the album, I guess. Well, that's it. That's the case with me. I don't. It's rare for me to actually listen to the whole album. I mean, like, unless if I'm really bored and just looking for something um to keep me busy while working, basically. Then yeah. But other than that, even when I, you know, actually, I would say it's actually when I've already listened to the same music too many times that I want something different. Basically, then I start listening to. Then I start wanting, searching for something different. I guess a different sound. I don't know why I'm treating this like this. It looks weird. The thing is, actually, I do know. I want to have those strokes that I was actually speaking about, that I've actually mentioned before. The strokes that, these brush strokes basically. I want the clothing to at least show these brush strokes. But now it's just feels it works with some, but with others it just it doesn't. Yes, especially with this gradient that I'm trying to create over here. It's just I don't know. For me, it just feels weird. But for now, yeah, let's just continue and see how. Maybe I can just tone it down. Actually, to see this properly, we actually add the BSDF and see how the final result would look. Yeah, it doesn't. Guess I should have extended that, but okay. It's not gonna be visible, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. I definitely wanted to add these colors to this leggings, but just you know what? Let me search for more designs. I feel like most of the designs are just the same, I guess. Mostly just one color. I don't know why do they always show it in this type of this one I see actually this one seems like a nice one. Maybe just have the colors like this actually. So let me actually take this, put it there. Yeah, I think these ones with patterns are a lot more better than just texturing it like that. You can have these patterns on this basically, and change the colors maybe. Um, there are these ones where like these like these abstract patterns, but that's going to be a little bit much, too much. How am I even gonna create that triangle? For now, it's just these simple textures basically. Looking for these simple textures that And I can just mix match some of these patterns to get something, I guess. Hmm. Look at this one. Hmm. I think that's, yeah, what I have already is okay. Hmm. Just play around with that, get it resolved. Because this, yeah, I definitely don't like it. So I'm actually just gonna delete all of this. Hmm. Do this and delete that. Hmm. So let's see if it works. So there's this, let's see. I actually like this part where it goes from the side and then, so I'm just gonna add it, but actually gonna add it on one side, right? So we'll have that pattern and then we'll add this patch over here on the other side basically. Um, then make this really like, is this the back or the front? Okay, first let's just add this. I'll make this one the color of that. Was that the brown or was it orange? Let's picture this and see. It's orange, but yeah, I want this on the screen. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, okay. First it needs to remove this. Hmm, that is weird. Right. Feel like having this over here. take in this direction. And coming like this. Then it comes like this. You know what would be a great tool to have, and it's a lasso tool in Blender. I don't know if it's possible, but that would be like, it would save a lot of it, you know, some of these painting things, I guess. But that would be a good idea, just having a lasso tool in Blender. I think it goes like this, then takes this direction. I don't think it goes all the way, take all this part, just change this direction here, and then all of this is just this color. Let me actually move this to the other side. Usually I just switch to the black and white to see, see it clearly. Sometimes it looks like you colored it properly, but then that's not the case. You know what's weird? Getting a call from someone who has the exact same name as you, that is the weirdest thing. Because it always feels like, I know it's two different people, but when I see it, I just think, oh, okay. Because I save my own number in my phone, right? So when somebody calls me, and when I actually save my number, I write my own name, right? So when someone with the same name calls me, and I didn't save them with their last name, it's always just, okay, how am I calling myself? It's the weirdest feeling, until you realize, oh, it's just the other one, I guess. Okay, I think I try to get it as close as possible because it has, it's actually not even that close. Because over here, it's a lot. When you look at the distance, right? Is over here it's smaller distance um than it is over here. I'm just trying to get that same feeling, basically. Yeah, I think that's close enough. Other than that, I'm just trying to be a perfectionist. But I do want certain areas to actually look okay. Yeah, these bumpy areas. I want us to be, have a little bit less these. When I look at it from a distance, basically, I don't want to see it from, try and understand it from close distance. And this part is actually annoying me because I'm not getting it right. I think here it's because of the. Okay. So that is weird. It's painting more than this brush stroke, basically. So that's probably not a good idea. Yeah, that's what I actually wanted. For it to have that continuing look, basically. Right. This is the back side or the front side? Not sure. What I am gonna do is add these nice. They look nice. Okay, I want this going from back to from front to actually goes around like this. Okay, so I'm gonna create that over this side and I wanna see if it's gonna catch it. this part. Yeah, looks like it's gonna fetch it back. What I actually can do is yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this, but underneath this, then I will add this part. Maybe have them like on each side over here. Yeah, but which color is it gonna be? Yeah, I'll do, because I only want to use these three colors, right? So I have this pattern and this pattern on the side. You can tell that it's not going all the way around actually. Probably here on the front side and back side as well from this part. Okay. So as long as it doesn't clash with this, that's okay. And then I also want this part. Probably. Oh, okay, no. That's probably gonna clash with this. Okay, let's just, let's create this part first, and then we'll see how these look. The good thing with this method is that okay, first let's just create this. But the thing is, if you can always change the color, because right now I've painted this on the brown, right? But okay, that is probably, the name is gonna be different, but you can always change the color, this color, so that it's not brown. This naming will be different. Maybe I shouldn't have named it based on the color. Yeah, that's something I should think about next time. Every time I create a mask, I should actually try and find a way to name it without indicating the color. Okay. Trying to understand how this goes. It goes like this, and then around, and then comes back to this. Okay. So it connects to this part. Yes. And I'll probably just end it right here in the middle. And now I'm just gonna connect this. And then I'll have a different color that separates this. Basically. We'll see.
Running back to my old life, but it leaves it burning. Speaking tongues in my head, yeah, that's the way you want it. She called me baby, she now wasting time. But how could I let her go? Don't you know I might adore you? I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever. We could do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, tick tock, we alone now, and my thoughts are frozen, frozen. Seeing pixels in slow mo, in a weightless motion. She called me crazy and I'm wasting time. Easy, don't leave me now. Yeah, for the sky and all its diamonds. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We could do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We could do whatever. We could do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Yeah, do whatever, yeah. Do It's so hard to open my eyes. I'm blind to the light from the sky. I'm dealing with things I can't write. And all of you know it's been no easy road. But I keep working harder, going harder just to prove something. Burning out, I can't do shit for weeks. Guess I proved nothing. Everybody wants my work for free. I know you have the money, things are looking different. I'm not putting up with you, not anymore. And I know you think you still can take advantage. And you always took my humbleness for granted. But I know my worth, you can't take that away, away from me. And I know you think you still can take advantage. But it hasn't worked out like you fucking planned it. 'Cause I know my worth, you can't take that away, away from me.
Right. I think that's okay. It's close, not exactly, but it's close enough. But thin lines, or at least I've tried to get it as thin as possible.
Lost myself, now I'm fully disguised. My heart got bruised up, so I put it on ice. Been told that I wouldn't make it in this life, but now all of you see there's so much room for me. And I know you think I still can take advantage, and you always took my humbleness for granted. But I know my worth, you can't take that away.
Right, let's see how it looks so far. Ah, this is what I was talking about, where um, you have to be careful because you might think you're texturing this the right way, but you can tell over here that no, especially over here, you can tell. Okay, we'll go to the purple because the purple is actually a lot more clearer. But you can tell over here, I didn't actually, texture this properly. I mean, that's only if in the case where you want this to be just like one color instead of mixing with the yellow basically. But actually, I think it makes it look okay. The fact that it's not that perfect, although over here I just don't like it. But having these on inside, I think that would actually make it a lot more appealing, I guess. Some of these areas basically just having these small strokes, I guess. That I'm actually gonna reduce the opacity. I should save this.
Come to the garden, darling, I will wait for you. Here I will sit till morning light.
These monitors actually
Come to the
I don't know, how do you like adjust these so that the colors are all the same? Because maybe it's just my laptop screen, but on my laptop screen this looks like purple. On the what's this, the second monitor, on the monitor actually, second. It looks like almost like a reddish purple. Really weird. It definitely looks more like a reddish tone actually. And this actually looks like brown. That's the weird part. Maybe it's just my eyes, I don't know. I'm sure on your screen it's probably a lot more different. But I'm just curious, how do you know? So that's something I should check. To synchronize the colors, please. Alright. Before adding this, let's let me actually focus on the bigger colors that I actually want, and then I'll come back to these smaller ones basically. So this patch I can have it here along with this part, right? But for now I actually want, is it gonna work? Like, where is that? I wanted this to be around here, but now that this takes that space, it'll have to go a little bit higher maybe. Yeah, probably around here. And make it a little bit, make it a blue. Maybe I can actually do the same with the brown or the orange. Let's do just orange. Seems really bad. Right. Let me just check properly that I didn't actually add this to other places. Right. Yeah, it'll definitely work. Yeah, then it's gonna take that space. Okay, on the back, I'm not gonna add it. Just gonna add it on the front. Mm,
I want you and only you. I got nothing left to lose. So I'll keep waiting for you. It's the only thing that I can do to keep my composure. Oh, I need you closer. I want you and only
we're gonna change the angle for okay for that. Let's make sure that there's symmetry.
closer. I want you and only you. Oh, I need you closer. I want you and only you. Oh, I need you closer. I want you and only
Yeah,
you.
like that. Mm, give us some perspective. With this, I feel like what I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually, I've never tried it. But first, no, I'm struggling with it to get this properly. Let's let's just see. Let's say this, just in case it crashes. And then what I can do is just hide the other side. Basically. Okay. And then just basically work on this like this is what I was doing, you know. That was just too much. I don't know if any changes I make to this would also affect the other side. I've actually done it like this before, then you know start to see the errors that couldn't actually notice before. Yeah, Hopefully, it also affects the hidden side as well. But it's just gonna look weird, especially when I have symmetry on. Why wouldn't it affect it? But it's possible. Can you can register it as a hidden object and just not make the same changes basically. I don't think I've actually ever tried it like this. You know, here paint one side, hiding one side, and then working on the other bit. Because in this case, what I can't do actually is, what's this? Can't delete this and use symmetry again. I don't know if I can because I've already yeah, I think it's possible. Yeah, I think it's possible to delete this and use symmetry. So just try it. If it does, if these changes are not shown on the other side, basically the other part. But then again, I also don't think I took the lid. I did not select the mirror, the middle part basically. Okay, let's see how it looks. Wait. It looks weird.
Even now, you're coming after me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fall. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma fight my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none.
Alright, let's unhide the other side.
Never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away.
Yeah, it did not make the same changes actually. That's interesting. So basically when you yeah, it doesn't.
Tell me now, what you gonna do? We can do this face to face.
What am I gonna do now?
Doesn't matter what you say.
The reason why I feel like I shouldn't I can actually just leave it like this, honestly. Or maybe I just just fix the other side as well. And try and get it as close as possible maybe. But you know what? Actually let's do this. What I am gonna do is just go through this same part. Right? So while I'm doing this, it will affect. Let's just make this full screen. The other side as well. Then I can do the same with this one. So I don't think that's gonna actually affect that. But for areas where I feel like it's not gonna affect it, okay, then this I can just delete this part. It's not gonna be as close as it is on the side, but at least I try, I guess. And then over here, since what I can do is just print over here. And that's what I should have done actually. Just paint the borders of this. And see what what happens. That is weird over there. What is going on? Let's paint here and let's see. Okay. It means it's close enough. It's not exact, but yeah. So then I can just remove the symmetry and clean up these lines. It's not gonna be exactly the same, but it's close. So that's okay for me.
That I made by myself, oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so
Nice. I think that's
heavy, I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.
yeah.
That I made by myself, oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so unworthy.
Alright, let's see how this looks. I think there's enough. Anything more than this, it's just going to be too much, I think. Hmm. Maybe I can put these patterns over here on the side. These ones are on the side. Maybe like two of them. Okay, yeah, just two of them. And I actually just thought I should have actually added those patterns. The patterns that she has on her face. Maybe that would have been a better idea to have them on these clothes. So actually, that would have been a good idea. Excuse me. I'm gonna take some colors. I actually don't remember which of these colors is which, but yeah.
You can see straight through my light. Oh, there's something in my chest that I can't hide.
These are the colors that we took
When
of
feelings
this
get
last week.
involved, I'm terrified.
Oh, they look a little bit
'Cause I've been
darker
here
over there.
before and
I
said
don't know why.
goodbye.
What is that?
Oh, are you the one when I try
So we've
like I wish I'd
definitely
find?
not want to use the green.
Oh,
Wait. Okay, I've used this color. This is the
how can I love when I've
um,
been hurt
what
a
else?
hundred
This is
times?
almost close to
And
purple.
you would give me
So
one more
maybe the
chance.
green. Yeah, definitely. Uh, I didn't think I was gonna use it. I was actually planning on using this, but then yeah, it's close to purple. Then just having it there.
Turn away and wrestle with my doubts. Oh, I leave them all behind, but don't know how. Bury my head deep within the crowd, but
place I'd find. Oh, how can I love when I've been hurt 100 times?
Hmm. Mm-mm. 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 Hmm. Okay, that's kind of low-key actually. Because when I do it like this, it gives me a triangle here, but then when I switch it to the front, then it, does that. Hmm. Okay, let's try and make it a triangle from the front view. Not worrying about how it looks on the side actually for now, because that's actually what I want, like this in the front view, and then can work it out on the side. Actually, the side doesn't really have to be like a triangle, like zigzag basically. It's almost like zigzag. Right. Yeah, I think that. Okay. Then maybe another one on top of that actually. Ooh, okay. I think this stream is just gonna be me painting these things. But yeah, I'm trying to push it as fast as I can, so that I can continue with this in the next stream. But I'm basically actually just finished just these ones, and then
seems to circle the other, and as you go, you
then
remain a
yeah,
stranger
then
to
doing the
me.
procedural textures for this
Table,
basically.
but our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about
I am aware that I
$4
actually can
I've
go
got
back to that other one
silver coin. You hold me, tell me over right now that expect to forget
honestly
about
I
it.
don't know how to approach it.
Watches the breeze, burns gold and smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my
I know that
future.
in some way I can actually pull it off, but right now it's just
I'm swimming with the sharks.
it's not something. That's why I actually want to do it in the beginning of the stream, so that there's this thing where like if you end something what is I believe it in some ways you know if you end like doing art, and then you end while um not feeling like you've achieved something basically, then the following day you'll probably not be as motivated as you were at first. So basically by doing the opposite, even if you started with something difficult, right, start with that, and then right at the end of before closing your laptop or computer, turning it off, basically um switch to a project that you feel like a project that basically doesn't stress you out, and then probably something that just excites you, but it's also art, because you know just switching and then going to watch YouTube, then you're no longer gonna feel the desire to um, do your art basically. So basically, mm, instead of actually switching to a project, I feel like it's actually good to do something else within the same project, that will motivate you to come back and retry again. Basically.
So very clever, leaving me to wonder what you hide.
Winter's here, the snow is falling on our car as we drive for miles to that little town called home. Tinsel hangs from every corner of the house, and Christmas lights shine bright through the cold evening fog. And I hear sleigh bells bouncing off the halls as the church choir sings along. Feel my heart melt when you walk through those doors for
Ooh, what did I
Christmas.
do?
You're all I want.
Okay,
All I wanted was
looks like almost like I was actually trying to create some kind of jersey for soccer team, football team.
Christmas cheer and drinks with friends we haven't seen for a while. Since I've been to that little town called home. Pine tree dressed up with every ornament we got. And stockings hung with no flowing from the top. And I hear sleigh bells bouncing off the halls as the church choir
Mhm. Right. Yeah, I think it's okay. Mm. I don't think I'm gonna do any more masks. I'm actually just bake these, then move this to the other folder. The idea when I thought about it, I like this part. That the colors just don't appeal to me basically. I just is it because I made this yellow? No, let me play around with these colors. Actually, wait. Before that, let's bake this first, and then I'll play around with these colors to see how you know it looks with each. Because I think it's because this is yellow is the main color, base color. So that this, yeah, I just don't like it. I guess we don't want to make purple the base color, so we should try the orange. Yeah, these ones. Because um, actually, you know what? Let's take it to. Okay, let's just bake this first, and then um, take this to the other file. This node tree basically. No, just to match it with the dress and see how it looks. I'm gonna color and then install.
Yeah, this for the players out there. Check out this dope shit, man. Payers another dollar, we getting paid. Another day, another dollar living in the bay. Hustle for my baby, trying to play in
Another
my
4.
state. I ain't staying in the matrix, really trying to get my papers. This for the players. Payers another dollar, we getting paid. Another day, another dollar living in the bay. Hustle for my baby, trying to play in my state. I ain't staying in the matrix, really trying to get my papers.
What's going on? Not baking. Invalid what? Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think it's a a lot more better to bake the mask than baking the colors. This way, you can just play around with these masks. I mean the colors, because when you bake the colors, then you can no longer change the what's this colors if I want. It works if what's this? It works if this method works if I'm not using any other software basically. So the point of baking is to have that all of these colors combined and uh, move the model to another software basically. But I'm just using Blender, so you know there's no point in that texture. What is this? Purple. In the meantime, let's look at some of these CDs. Okay, so this is the Tony Rich project. Words, written by Tony Rich. Don't know if you can see it. Never heard the guy. Never heard of him. Voiced the best of Beverly Nights. What did I? Yeah. And then Mario. Oh yeah, I remember. I used to listen to this guy a lot. Actually, most of his music is the one where my uncle used to have on his what's this? He used to have his CDs basically. Back then when you would what's this? You would what is this? Put all the tracks on one CD basically. I know it was plagiarism, but yeah. And then you'd have all of these music tracks in that CD basically, and that was the struggle, you know, of getting all your best songs into one CD. Mm, down there. Okay, now blue. So let's remove some of these that are on this blue part.
Intoxicated by you, yeah. It's electric. Intoxicate me like you do, yeah. Like you do. It's electric. Can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric. I'm up in my feelings. Got double vision 'cause of you tonight. It's electric.
I remember, you'd actually the computer. It's one of those old one desktops, right? But it, I don't know why, but whenever like you didn't move it around, or if you just leave it and let it play some music, it would, I don't know, shut down somehow. I don't know what he did to it. But yeah, basically I was just there, he did his thing because I was very young back then, right? He did his thing, and then I'm just there and listening to music, and while he's he placed all these tracks into one CD, and then he just told me, just sit there and move the mouse around and listen to music, and then he leaves. So it was just my job to do that, and you know it was a weird computer, honestly. Take from multiplier. Yes, multiplier. Oh, okay. Multipliers. Hey, hello. How you doing? I'm good, and you? How are you? What are you talking about? Uh, okay. I was actually talking about some CDs. Old music CDs, and the fact that if you had all these tracks on your computer, right, and you wanted them into one CD, right, and you would download them into that CD basically, and that my job, that was my job. My uncle would download all of these, and I was just to sit on the computer while listening to music and make sure that it doesn't shut down, in the meantime, basically. That was, I used to hate that. I used to hate it, and the thing is, I didn't actually benefit from it, but it's one of those things where uh, it's a favor from your uncle, and if you do that, and you would spend some time with them, or because sometimes you would just leave, and you were there probably like the only child, or the only boy child, and you have no one else to play with, basically. So yeah, just these CDs just remind me of that time basically. Yeah, did a lot of did a lot of plagiarism things back then. And you know, I was a kid back then. You know, I just didn't realize what I was doing. And it's not like he's gonna tell you, you know, hey, what you're doing is wrong. Because you're doing him a favor, right? Green. And do you still have like CDs or anything old, basically, just lying around at home in the house? Because I was actually shocked during the weekend when I actually saw these CDs. I was like, you know, what's the point of, you know, having them right now? Because no one really uses them. No, I don't have any CDs. The last one I kept was Craig Dave. Born to It. Wait. Born to Do It. Great album. Craig Dave. Don't know him. Let me check. Come on, Google. Yeah, some of these, you know, it's actually my mother's CDs. British singer. The thing is, she has so many CDs actually, more than 50 of them. And all of them, I think, they are albums. What is it? Do It. Or Born to. Yeah, I know. Seems like old music, 90s music, right? Oh, yeah, 200. Yeah. Most known song is Rise and For with strings or 7 with strings for 7 days. 7 days. Yeah, classic I found. He got talent. Yeah. Sounds like, it seems like a great album. Should actually try and listen to it. So why did you like why is it that you don't string the singer? String singer. I actually don't know him. Am I actually saying that name? Oh, Sting the singer. Why am I saying Sting the singer? Why did you what's this? Why don't you have any CDs anymore? Don't you have any other place to play them, or what's up? Uh, when did he create these albums? How old? I think mostly it's like the 80s music, right? Oh, okay, yeah. The Police are from. Oh, okay. Music group. Oh, that's long. Then around the 80s. So basically that means he was part of this group, and then he left. He went to this one and came back actually. Okay. Because I have Shopify now. Yeah, true. But you should keep some of them. You should have kept some of them. Don't you like, want to have that moment where just on your computer or laptop, just plug a CD in and listen to some music the old ways. Okay, let's see this. So that's what I do with my CDs. I know they take up space, but some of them I just keep them, in case I just wanna do something the old way. Yeah, I think wait all of these. Let's just save this and go back to the project. No, I have some vanilla line. I don't know how to pronounce that in my fertile house, but for the most I don't have the space for CDs anyways. Okay, yeah, that's true. Oh shit. Yeah, that's old. We actually don't have these anymore. We used to have them. I see why you would enjoy the old ways, but not satisfied with the old ways. Okay, yeah, that's true. Especially when it has a scratch or something like that, and then it's replaying that same sound, or just stops playing. I get what you mean. They still sell it in my country. Wait, which country is that? In my country, actually, I don't know. Here, I don't. Here in Dubai, I don't know also. But back home, I'm sure they have. Oh, you mean the? Wow, that's. I'm from Switzerland. They still sell them. Damn. And that's old. I mean, like right now, actually, when you buy it, it's like having what's this? It's almost like a collection, an art collection. Rather than for actually playing it, because I doubt many of them actually still play music, right? I mean, unless if you kept kept it well, I don't know, but we used to have them actually. Yeah, for most of them actually, they just weren't just didn't keep them uh we didn't actually take care of them because there were so many of them for actually to begin with, and no one actually played it because the only place where you could play it was on the old radio. That was before the we had this radio where it was actually it was a radio, right? But it also had this on it where you can play it. It's like it was like a mixture of the, the old radios in the 200, and then this as well on top of it. I used to love that radio actually. Unfortunate because it had so many things. It also had that those cassettes where you would do that just to play the music. It had that the CD as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It's no longer like at home. Uh, we are all hyper. Yeah, that's why hipsters. We are all hipsters. Yeah, that's why. Uh, yeah, no. I doubt you'll ever find them. Probably yeah. In South Africa, you probably won't find. How do you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Vinyl? Vinyl? I don't know how to pronounce Vinyl. Is it a silent Y? Sounds like a silent Y actually. Let me append that. Oh, actually, let me actually name that because I need to start naming these materials actually. Indeed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, oh no, it's not. Sorry, I messed it up. Uh, it's not. Okay, I. That's the thing. Oh wait. The way I saw it, I just thought it was a silent Y. Actually. Okay, let's append this. But if like you have these, that means you must also be selling what do you call that? The thing where you play them on, right? It would look weird. Like you have the vinyls or vinyls. Maybe you should ask Google. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's do that. I don't think vinyl. Maybe it's vinyl. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna hear it. Because I think I only connected my desktop to this. Wait, let's see. Say it again. What the heck? Wait, pronunciation. Let me just say vinyl. Yeah, it's vinyl. Oh, okay, it's not a silent one. Vinyl. It's the side. Vinyl. Yeah, you forget that Google, helps you with so many things these days.
You don't wanna know if I feel alright.
Vinyl scratch. It's like a DJ scratching some tones, tune on music. Yeah, 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 I know that. Actually, most DJs back at home. I don't know if they use it. Yeah, I feel like it's only something that people who like collections or DJs would use. I'm attending the wrong thing actually. I want the material. The fuck? Hmm.
When I was young and so naive, falling into love like
What's
such a
going on?
fool.
Okay. What time is it? 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I was
So
dumb, but she was me. It broke my trust, and honestly, I never wanna feel that hurt again. I'm so
but it's old,
done
man.
breaking
It's
down my walls for
it's actually
someone
quite old.
to break me till I fall apart. Loneliness is not that hard, and I'm over waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars.
Do you want to participate? Challenge 3D. What type of challenge is that? Okay, that was green with orange. Oh, oh, okay. Also need the thing is, what type of challenge? I feel like if whoa, okay, that just cancelled you out. New 3D community challenge. Okay. Wait, let me pause. Hmm. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'll check it out. So it's just like a challenge that a YouTuber is actually doing. I thought like you were saying like it was a competition or something like that. Because those are difficult, especially when you try and do them alone. Yeah, that's a challenge. What is going on? Oh, I changed the color. Okay. It's only four of these, and this is actually orange, not.
Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should I ever tell them how I really feel? Should
Oh,
I
my
ever tell
bad.
them how I really feel?
Yeah. When that happens, just let me know so that I can whisper to you. That way, if you ever want, what's this? I actually stopped that because other people send some link, and they're actually annoying when you see some of these links. I just don't like them. So purple. Okay, I need the blue. Mm, yeah, it's a competition. There's a prize to win. Oh, nice. It's hosted by him, right? Or is it like what is it? How can I say it? Or is he just letting us know about the challenge actually, basically? Is it one that is created by him? Okay, yeah, I actually wanted to bring these here because I wanted to compare it with the dress. Interesting. They are not doing the dress. Wait, I thought I baked the dress. Okay. It's hosted by him every year. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. See what if I can pull it off. Because the thing with these things, you gotta have the time for it, basically. Alright, yeah, I did not bake I believe I actually did not bake the dress details. Oh, that's because I still wanted to do the procedure. Not, I should have actually moved this to the dress project. But anyways, I'm actually gonna end the stream right here. Yeah, sure. Ask a question. What's up?
Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me.
What's your thought on AI animation, like making anime with AI? Using AI. Honestly, for me, I feel like using AI as a tool, if you're going to heavily rely on AI, that's, for me, that's where the issue is, right? But if let's say you want to create a model, right? But or draw, or any drawing, but that you're struggling to get it to the level of detail that you want it to be, right? And you need help to reach that level, right? And you can use AI for that and create whatever content you create. For I feel like that's okay. But if like your if like you're focused more on your too much more on your AI skills, getting relying on AI rather than actually trying to improve your actual ability to create the art, then I feel like I just I just I just don't agree with that method. Basically, I feel like you should use it as a tool that helps you to push whatever result you have into that. That it's almost like that cherry on. Actually, not the cherry. The cherry doesn't taste nice. It's more like the cream on the cake, basically. That's how I see AI as. The cake already tastes good, and with that cream added to it, just finishes that entire project. That's how I basically see it. How do you see it?
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way,
Causing Corridor Crew a team of
too far away to help me now.
Cause Corridor Crew, a team of YouTube and VFX have made one. Oh shit! An anime with AI and was a backlash because they've trained the AI with some anime they don't own the property of. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's that's the thing with AI. Like, it's using other people's products to create something, basically. I feel like if they actually asked for permission for that, that probably wouldn't have been an issue, right? But then that's where the issue with AI is. It's almost like you're plagiarizing other people's work to create your own content, basically. That's unfortunate. It's not something that I heard. Right now that the case is still on about AI. From what I remember, actually. I don't think it has yet been resolved, but I'm just interested in, as to how they'll actually resolve that. But they made a second episode not long ago. This time they engaged some artists in order to feed the AI with some artwork. Predefine. What is that? Predefine. Let me just copy that and see on Google what it means. That limited. Fine. What's up? Sorry, my French. My French and English are a mess. No. My mine is actually worse. So I just didn't know the meaning of that name, that word actually. Yeah, you see that I feel like is actually how you should actually use AI. If you just um if you ask, you get some artist to draw something, and then you use that to create you let the AI learn from the artist that you, because those artists, that means they've asked permission from those artists, right? And those artists definitely agreed, okay, I would draw my skills, and then they can use it however they want. But as long as those artists also don't copy the style of artist that exists, because then it's still gonna feel like that artist now copied this artist style, and then now they're using it. It's gonna be the same clash basically, without asking for permission basically. But yeah, if the artists have their own style, and then the AI learns from these artists style basically, that's completely fine, because that means that they are teaching the AI from the artists that they've asked permission, to use that art style basically. Yeah, it's a heavy topic. I know. Some other people. I've actually read some comments where other people say that it's because it's something that's gonna stay. What's the point of fighting it? Honestly, um, I feel like for me, my art style, I feel like it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna, for me, for my art style, I feel like it's gonna be like, what's the point of me creating art if someone can just take my work and then and make it their own work, that's the thing, but yeah. Anyways, well, what is your I know what you mean. Yeah, what is your opinion on it, the fact that they they've added some artists to the AI project? It feels weird. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I will use it as a tool. Yeah, definitely. Because there's actually an artist on what's this on, I don't know why, but they are always showing like every time I scroll mm, on this what's this art station, I always see their artwork, like and for me, I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't looked through many artists artwork, but when I see that this person's artwork, it's the first time for me that I've seen that type of art style basically, and this person is using AI. So that's what they do. And what they do is that they show a version of where they use AI, and then a version of where they actually did their work, and that is completely fine. I don't see anything wrong with that, even if they don't show that version, where they did their work. But the fact that in their process they've actually added that, that's, I feel like that's completely okay. I consider it as a tool and nothing else or more. Yeah, true. Art must be some wait. Art must be sometimes going with gut feelings. So it doesn't matter how you do it. As long as there's a good a story to watch. I don't mind. I don't mind it. I guess for the moment. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Yeah, let's end the stream right here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm actually gonna end this here. Hmm. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for because I've actually never. I have been asked about how I feel about AI, but this you know this is the first time I've actually been asked about how I feel, how it affects anime, um, which I'm actually a huge fan of anime. But yeah, thanks for the chat. See you on Wednesday, same time from 12 to 2 o'clock. Yeah, see you next time, bro. It was good talking to you. Thanks for the chat. Yeah, cheers, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy your day.